my stomach just... Hey, Rudy! Bro's good here, and we are back with another episode of BSN. Whew. Ow. The things I do for you people are insane. We're back with another episode of BSN. I don't know which number episode because I'll forget sometimes, but it's cool though, because I also make episodes. Pencil is back, and is healthy as well. So, we're going to be talking about phones and privacy. Ooh. First, we have 4 different segments, and I don't know. We have 4 different segments, and starting off with my personal favorite segment, the joke of the day, because life is really great when you laugh at stuff, especially corny dad jokes, which are my personally my favorite jokes. And this one is really, really good. Why did the mushroom go to the party? Why did he go to the party? Why did the mushroom go to the party? Because he was a fun guy. Bam! Bam! A fun guy, because it's a mushroom. Fungus. Fun guy. He's a fun guy, that's why I went to the party. Let's get it. Almost fell. Ouch. That's a good joke. You should definitely share that with your dad. The national day of today, of December 13th, is... This is the second, by the way. That was a drum roll. National Day of the Horse, where we honor the horse. I don't know. My personal favorite type of horse is the coconut one from Monty Python, the Holy Grail. That's my favorite horse. you can't beat it, man. If you haven't seen Monty Python, Holy Grail, you're missing out. It's a funny movie. It's on Netflix. I'm not sponsored, but I wish I was. Let me tell you. Okay, but moving on to a sad, more of a sad segment is a person who died fairly recently was Jack Lanza, and he was a wrestler. He died on December 8th, and his nickname was known as Black Jack, and he was in a tag team. He won championships, and he even taught a lot of superstars, like wrestlers that you probably know of, and he's a big part of wrestling, and practically a wrestling legend. Don't know if he made a Hall of Fame. I think he did, but I don't know for sure. Let's give him 20 seconds silence. Alright, that was about 20 seconds. I know that was really rushed, but there's a schedule I have to go through. He's a great guy. I'm sad he died. But let's move on to the quote of the day, a little bit more uplifting. And it is, be who you are and say what you feel. Because those who mind don't matter. And those who matter don't mind. By Dr. Seuss. I literally have no clue what he's saying at all. Like, I'm clueless. So, if you guys know what he's saying, you should totally let me know in the comments down below. Because I don't know about that. I'm clueless. I don't know. I really don't. Something with, I don't know, something with keep your loved ones close, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Alright, we're going to move on to the 2 main segments, phones, privacy. We're going to be talking about phones. Phones. So, a lot of people, they say that when you take vaccines, there's a tracking device in them, and that you're being tracked by the government. Um, I don't. I have an opinion about the vaccine, but from two different point of views. Is one, from the liberal side, is uh, they're trying to keep you safe. But from the Republican side, it seems a little iffy because the liberal side, what they're doing is like some places will pay you money if you get vaccines, and the Republicans find that iffy. I can see why, but in the Democrat side and the liberal side, they just want your safety, and the Republicans say if you really want safety, you wouldn't be selling us cigarettes or vapes when you're 13. So it's a back and forth battle. I do have a side. I do have an opinion, but since I'm only like really really young, I'm not allowed to share it. So phones. The thing about what I was going with the vaccines is that they say they have a tracking device, but I don't think that's true because if the government really wanted to track you down, what's this thing? Oh, a phone. Oh my gosh. If the government really wanted to track you down, there's a thing on your phone. I'll take off the case. And take off this. Somewhere over here. Bear with me. There's this thing right here. Right here. Yes, I use Samsung, not sponsored. Right here. You can take this inside of this metal thing is a SIM card, SIM card, and it used to take up half the phone, and now it's very, very storageable. It only takes up that much, and that is how the government tracks you. And so a lot of people say, "Oh, I'll just take out the SIM card." The fact is, if you do, you can no longer text or call people because this is also how you can text, call people, and your phone can collect data from your interests and whatnot. So it's very important to have a SIM card so that emergency calls and whatnot. However, the government, it's a tracking device. Like, how else can Google Maps know where you are, huh? Even when your location isn't on, you're still being tracked. So that's a fun lecture about phones, and they're always listening, they're always recording. Like, the camera's always on. And, it's always recording, the camera's always on. The location's always on, everything is on. Even when you turn them off, they can still locate you. They can still look at what you're doing through the camera, and they can still do other things. It is very essential for you to know this. Just with caution. I'm telling you as a friend. We're friends now. You have a friend. I'm telling you with caution. You gotta be aware. You can do the normal stuff you're doing, but you gotta be aware that they know what you're doing. Alright. Let's move on to another thing that labeled privacy. Something that all of us want and none of us really have is privacy. A lot of times, I used to be a part of the fostering program. I would be like the foster brother. My parents would take in kids, and I would be like the foster brother. And a big thing when it's being a foster brother is you want to spend time with them so that they're not bored and that they don't try to escape, but you don't want to spend too much time because then you get too attached or whatnot. I spend too much time. I get too attached with them. And the interesting part is like privacy is very very essential when it comes to that. People would debate privacy is a great way to influence minds, a great way to get the mind flowing. Parents, you should let your kids have privacy, but not like too much, because then they might use it irresponsibly. And the thing is I really wanted me time. Like, there's a certain time of day when I'm just like, I can't deal with anyone. Like, I just get back from school, I have homework to do and all this stuff, and then I have to take care, because usually they're younger. I take care of the foster kid, and I am just pooped. and it was very interesting to me, because I really didn't care much about privacy until I never had it. you take these things for granted, but every single time I get a moment to myself, like I am right now recording this video, I'm so grateful. We don't foster anymore, but I am honestly really grateful that I get to have me time. But privacy is pretty important, and I would say it's good to have some privacy, or known as like some like me time for yourself, to just like take like 10 minutes, just go to a room, like turn off the lights if you need to, and just close your eyes and just, breathe. 'Cause sometimes life throws you curveballs and you can't hit them. You can't hit them. But you just gotta take a breather, pause the game, get ready for the bat. And eventually you keep on swinging. You keep on swinging. In life, there's not 3 strikes. In life, there's a bunch. But you keep on swinging, and eventually you hit it, and it might not be a home run. It might just be a first base if you don't get out. You know what I mean? But it is very important to just stay calm and have like 10 minutes to yourself. Privacy. And that's the thing about being popular, is you don't get as much privacy as you wish you would. And we'll end it there. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure that you comment, like, share, subscribe. When you comment down below, comment down other things you'd like me to talk about. Because BSN, we're all about change, and you can change the things you do on your phone. You can change yourself by having more privacy time, being more calm and good and relaxed. And that'll be all for today. So see you guys in the next video. Bro Squad, out!